So my fourth book of 2025 was Do Not Open by Kiersten Modglin, and I'll just say right now that it was an easy 5 stars. It was my favorite kind of book. It was a short, fast-paced thriller with an ending that left me shook. So Mary is an author, but she's kind of going through it because her family recently like fell apart because her son passed away, and she's basically become an alcoholic. And she hasn't written anything recently until she gets an email from this guy claiming to be a film and TV producer, and he wants to adapt one of her books for the screen. And since he seems legit to her, she agrees to have a meeting with him. But upon meeting this guy, things get weird. So this guy turns out to be her biggest fan, but to a point where he's actually a psycho stalker of Mary, and he ends up trapping her in this secluded house, like where she has no idea where she is, and he says it's to save her. So he claims to know everything about her, like all her favorite things, just like everything. He owns multiple copies of her books, and it just, but she's trapped, and he's psycho. And it's kind of giving like Misery by Stephen King, but a little different. Like this was still very original. So I was listening to the audiobook and I finished it in less than 24 hours because this book is wild. Like I had to know what was going to happen, and I just was on the edge of my seat the entire time listening. The ending is great, and there's a big reveal near the end that left me completely speechless. Like I was shook. And if you've read it, then you probably know what I'm talking about. But wow, that was the most shocking part of the whole book for me. Like I was kind of, my mind was blown. But yeah, highly recommend this book. It was very entertaining, very fast paced, easy 5 stars for me.